announce to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 11 matchup.
Colts, Patriots, coming up here on EA Sports. Getting set now for a Week 11 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. We're about to go live with our game matchup. It's an important game in some respects. No, the playoffs aren't going to happen in this case, but there's always that storyline about trying to build for next year and a little respect. How do you see it, Phil?
I think you always go into it this mindset. If you're the coach and you kind of translate this to the players, it's a must-win game. And then if it doesn't turn out on your side, then you paint a different scenario for them after the game. But if you go with that attitude, must win, I think it helps you give a better effort and emotionally be ready to play. That's what you have to do.
Allen's got it teed up, and he's ready to go. And here we go, two rivals ready to square off. And he's out across the 20 and 21. Luck's going to be leading the offense today. Last week he had a quarterback rating that hovered right around 90. First down at the 21.
Got a flag down here.
Lays out and makes the catch.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 42. And they're all over him for the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. And it's in the hands of Hilton. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong we are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
The Colts snap it at the 41. Makes the catch in open space. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo was on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience. Today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
First down at the 18. Breaks free. Has 12 on this play.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 30. Darwin gets to him for the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Out of the shotgun. And incomplete as Marshall can't hold on. And now a look at the Patriots offense. Will they finally find a way to run up and down the field? So far on the year, it's been boring. The Patriots come to the line. First down marker at the 40. From the shotgun. It's Marshall.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Hilton will just settle for the fair catch this time. The Patriots allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
First down at the 19. Scans the field. Able to reach up and grab it. That's his first reception today.
There is nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Here's a look at the Colts offense, a model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway. Davis lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Second down and 10. And Davis is going to take the handoff now.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Hilton's got the catch and the first.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
First down at the 43. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
Andrew Luck under center. Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still second down.
2nd down and 6.
Davis got it again.
It's Mayo who brings him down.
Davis is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Jackson in the backfield. Single back set. Looking at every option. And he's thrown to the ground.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10.
A miserable place to start this next drive.
The Patriots stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
2nd and 4.
They'll go ground. Tackles made. And here's the Colts line up on defense. They've given up a lot of passing yards this season, so they'll need to try and keep the offense in check today. The Patriots have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. The Patriots come to the line. The 1st down marker is at the 16.
Well, it's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
1st down coming up.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Staying on the ground. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. They bring in the extra tight end. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Catch made by Rob Gronkowski.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
And that'll gain just a few yards. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nance, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
The offense now needs to pick up the 1st here on 3rd down after that incompletion.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Joint Bell has the reception. Burnett's there to make the tackle.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
First down here after the completion. Tosses the football. He's tackled right at the 31.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Patriots break huddle and show a jumbo look. They'll run it with him again. Touchdown!
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. Hilton's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Colts heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Second down coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Stedman Bailey makes the haul. Bailey's taken down at the 49. The Colts have played well enough to be leading so far, partner, but right now the game is tied. Luck's looked in control of the offense to this point.
Hard to believe this game is tied when you watch the offense and the quarterback. They are hot. They're throwing the football. They're making it work. And we'll see if they can get ahead with another drive.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Andrew Luck under center. Davis is taking the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Davis is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The football is at the 38. Now 1st and 10. Davis got it on the handoff. Collins is there to make the tackle.
Well, all we hear about this running back is, he gets outside. It's all about his speed. Well, not that time. It was about his power. Good job of just running through that tackle.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Boy, that was some hit that time to knock the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
The Colts now looking to convert here on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations. 3rd down and 5. Stands in the pocket. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 16. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
1st down at the 17. Mayo's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And here we have 2nd down. Luck out of the gun. rushes in and takes him down.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Loss of 3 on the play. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Third and long. Luck. Colts are in for the score. Hilton's 5th touchdown reception of the year.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Brandon Marshall coming onto the field now. He's been off his game in this first half, Phil.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, he better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Patriots snap it at the 36. Slashes to the left side.
Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
The Patriots come out. Jumbo package on the field. 1st and 10. Another handoff. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. Boy, these numbers just don't add up. They're running the football. They're owning the line of scrimmage, but they're behind on the scoreboard. How do you figure, Phil?
How many times have you and I talked about this? Stats lie in football. You know, there's many stories when you watch a football game. They're running it well. If they stay with the gym and they keep having success, I think they'll find a way to win.
Pulls it in. Burnett's there that time for the tackle. The Patriots signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Out of the gun. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass. The Patriots will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. The Patriots have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
Let's go.
1st and goal. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
2nd down following that incompletion. The Colts lined up in the nickel.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The defense gets a sack. The Patriots with no timeouts left. That big-time sack pushes them back into a 3rd and 14. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The kick is good. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Patriots defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. If they coach them up on the sidelines, we'll see if we see different results.
Takes the knee. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment. Spins away from contact. The Colts defense heads onto the field here to start the second half, looking for another stop and once again to get the ball back to their offense as they're leading in this one here early third, Phil.
I like what they did in the first half. The defense goes in there at halftime. They get a little rest, so come out here and show that energy and take advantage of the situation and make some plays.
The Patriots snap it at the 36. Second down after the incompletion. Two tight ends on the field here.
Let's go. Get ready.
The Patriots snap it at the 36.
Intercepted!
Looking at some of these stats now, it's surprising to see how much the passing game has fallen off since the start of this one, Phil.
Yeah, there's a lot of answers to that, Jim. First off, the coverage has been better. The pass rush has picked up. And the biggest thing of all, the quarterback is just off target. When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that. That's why it was incomplete.
Reaches up to make the catch.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
The Colts do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
3rd and 5 still to go, even after that last completion.
The Colts get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Luck's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out.
Leaners really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Colts at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Colts take it from the 43. Luck finds Hilton.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Luck's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 31. Davis tackled down at the 29.
Davis is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. With 2 hands, he has it.
The Colts understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to...
And they deck the quarterback.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, when the run game doesn't, well, not pretty, but pretty good.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
The Patriots from the 22. Got a big lane. And now he'll slide.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
Third down. The give. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First down and 10. Toss to the outside. Gets about 9 on the play.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Get ready. Press 38. Press 38.
Second and 1. And he hauls it in. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play-action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
It's a 2 tight end formation. First and 10. Looking across the middle, and it's over to Gronkowski with the catch.
The Patriots, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And pick up about 4. They are down in this game, even with their dynamic rushing attack. Now, will they stay with it or go to the pass?
I think they'll stay with it because they have been so dominating. Get out in those open spaces, break a tackle. That's how you come back quickly.
From the gun. Pass ball's incomplete. Gronkowski was the intended target.
Well, I guess the quarterback thought the coverage was a little too tight, so he just threw the football completely away from the receiver that time.
The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Bell's handed the football.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2.
Let's go.
The Patriots take it from the 23.
And he's brought to the ground.
The Patriots have the football as the 4th quarter gets started.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
Get ready. 188. 188. Clean. Well, let's go.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Could have been intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, and you can knock it down.
Mounting a serious drive.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense from the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job.
3rd down and 10.
Bell's going to secure the handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Colts have given up a lot of points this season. Well documented, but you look at their effort today, and it has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's been a bad year for the defensive side, no doubt about it, Jim. But today, it's about effort. They're getting that done. And really, here's what the coach has told the defensive players. Just go out there and do your job. If you do that, you'll have success.
They put up 3 here early in the 4th quarter, and things are starting to tighten up.
Hey, look, I disagree with the coach. I would not have tried the field goal. I would have went for the 4th down, try to get a 1st down or a touchdown. Listen, this coach, he's not a brave man. He always takes the easy way out.
That return's good for about 21.
The Patriots defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you've learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. There's a flag right there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Players showing no restraint coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
Stedman Bailey with the catch.
Gains 18. The Colts lead right now, and a big reason why is they have a strong passing attack going today.
Yeah, the offense has got it going today. The QB is in rhythm. He's very accurate with the football. The offensive line, they're playing well, and it's fun to watch an offense when it really clicks well.
1st down at the 20. And Davis is going to take the handoff now. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Davis lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Wide to the left. Takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Patriots bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Now, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend but don't break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time. That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
2nd and 10. To the ground. Gains 5. He's got over 130 rushing yards today.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Patriots line up. Split backfield. 3rd down and 4. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Jim, it's time to make a choice here for the head coach. 4th and short. You're down by more than 1 score near midfield. I don't think there's any choice here. You must go for it, but we'll see what he does. But again, I think you should go for it.
Brought down at the 41-yard line. The Patriots with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
The Patriots snap it at the 41. Bell is tackled down. Ends up picking up 4.
Bell is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And it's caught by Noshawn Moreno. Moreno tackled down.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
He'll throw it over the middle. Very nearly intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
The Colts defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 10. Marshall's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown today.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
takes another handoff.
We wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making. It's the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
Hilton's going to start his return. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Colts offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that.
The ball is fumbled. A recovery by the defense. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, you're behind in the game. You're figuring how are we going to get this done to get ahead. And look what happens. Your defense gets the turnover, takes it back for a touchdown. My gosh, that will, if that doesn't spur the team on to the victory, I don't know what can.
The Patriots for the extra point. It's good. So with this late lead change, we've had another twist in what's been a great game, and now we'll see if this offense has one more drive in them. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Patriots team official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
And a run back of about 16. Gerard Mayo taking the field once again. And it looks like this defense could more or less wrap up the game if they can get another big stop right here, partner.
Yep, they can. There's no doubt about it. Now, you have the wherewithal. In other words, you can't worry about, oh, if we do something wrong, we're going to lose. No, don't think that way. Be positive and make that play.
Andrew Luck out to T.Y. Hilton. The Colts have gotten a familiar face back in the game plan today. Hilton having a huge game after not being very involved last week, partner.
Yeah, listen, he's one of the best in the NFL. We all know that, and they've done a good job getting the football to him, getting involved early, and man, can he take off.
Luck's got it in the gun. Catch made along the sideline. Third catch today so far.
The Colts just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Luck's completed his last 6 passes. Now 1st and 10. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. 2nd and 10. Down the field. And they can't connect. Bill, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and if you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Scanning the field. Bailey's got the catch and the first. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
He's wide open for the grab. About 1 minute remaining with a 1st down. This is a time when communication is paramount. You're in the hurry up. No time to huddle, and you must score.
Yeah, that's right.
Touchdown as we near the end of this one.
We have a late lead change on that touchdown pass in the red zone, but this game probably still has another twist remaining with plenty of time to go.
It's been a crazy day, no doubt about it, but in the red zone nowadays, so many big receivers, quarterbacks so accurate, very hard for the defense to stop those passes.
Fields the football at the 3. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Patriots retaking the field now. And, partner, this is quite a game in the fourth quarter we have on our hands.
I love it. I'll take a chance. Make that play that can win the game.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Get ready. Break 38. Break 38.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. The Patriots get a first down. That's his first reception today. The Patriots are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The Patriots head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left in the game. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. With the contact, the ball comes out. So coming off an incomplete deep pass, there just aren't that many plays you can call right here when you're desperate.
No, there's not many. And look, you got to throw it down there. You got to hope for your skilled athletes to make the play. The defense was ready that time. I expect another deep throw on this upcoming play.
The defense gets the sack.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet, in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. So they're coming off an incompletion. They do have a timeout, so they could go to the middle of the field if they want to here in the late stages.
You're exactly right. That's what it does for you. You know, the defense is not dumb. They're going to protect deep. They're going to protect the sidelines. They want you to throw it underneath. And if you do and you get tackled, you're right. Use that timeout.
Did not get both feet down.
So the clock stops on the incomplete pass, and they're able to keep in their pocket. Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
3rd and 10. Down the field. The ball is knocked out.
Every play in an NFL game is huge, but when you're talking about 4th down with the game on the line, well, this can decide it all.
So hard to stop an offense 4 times in a row. This is going to be interesting to see how the defense goes about it.
Langford chases down the quarterback.
And he'll go back to the sideline, kicking himself that they could not find a way to get the first down and kept the drive going as they were on their way for what appeared to be a winning drive.
Well, there's a lot of people to blame on that drive. I don't think anybody did a good job. The offensive line, the receivers, and the quarterback, they're all at fault.
Well,
What a high-scoring game, and in the end, you put up all those points, and it's not enough.
Yeah, you lose the football game. Here's what's going to happen, though, in that locker room. Half the team is unhappy. That's the defense. The offense is going, well, what are we going to do? We scored a lot of points, but no matter what, coach is going to be mad because they lost the game.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Yes, I'm at a crossroads, lost hope and a lost quotes. My heart smokes for the fire that y'all to provoke. For the disbelievers, guess the game was missing the leader. Now they kissing my sneakers, lipstick on my Adidas. Word to the reverend, I'm running this like Russell Simmons. The game is a scrimmage, I'm stretching my muscle. It's blasphemous, hazardous, had to just smash on they with this classic fash. Gave him the biz, you ain't even gotta ask if we do it to the cat.